Okay, so today we're going to discuss water and the different places and sources you can get it, and just compare them to each other and rank them. So if we dive straight in, the number one water that you want to get is spring water. Okay, that lovely water that comes straight from nature directly to you. This is the best form of water. It's water that's alive, that's structured, and that's been purified and filtered through soil and rock and through movement. So spring water is the water you want to go for. That's number one top priority. Question that follows up is how do I get it? Where can I find it? Now, thankfully, we have a lovely resource and a database that we can find online. The website is FindaSpring.com. I will leave a link in the description. So you can go to this website, type in your postcode, and it will just come up with the springs that are nearest to you. So what you can do is go through it, click through them, maybe the 2-3 springs that are nearest to you, and go through them individually. They've got instructions, directions, photos, and quite importantly as well, comments. So just make sure to check the comments section, because there will be people there to either say, look, I've been drinking this water for 4 years, it's fantastic, it's purified, I've tested it, it's really low on dissolved solids, etc. Or you might have someone say, look, I drank it and I kind of fell ill, so I don't recommend it. Yeah, because the trick here is some springs may be good, some springs may not be so good and may be contaminated. It's just what happens in nature, but there are pure and pristine sources out there, so it's worth hunting for them and finding them. So once you do that and you've got a spring that you want to go check out and that seems trustworthy, go for a recce. Take a morning, take an afternoon, get yourself there, a few containers, and what I recommend is to go there and get enough water for at least a couple of weeks, and ideally you want to get water for drinking and cooking. So yeah, it can be an experience. It can be fun. I drink from a local spring to me. I've been drinking for the last 4 years, and I can tell you it's always fun to go there. What I recommend is definitely that, is go for spring water, and don't go to the store and buy it. Go and find a spring and a source near you that you can get your hands on and drink straight from there. So that's number one. If that's not an option and not a possibility, you probably want to go for perhaps bottled water, wherein it's a verifiable spring, it's been bottled at source, and if you can choose, I would probably choose bottled in a glass container as opposed to plastic. So I mean, I guess the downside with this is the environmental impact, and if it's a plastic bottle, the impact on the leaching onto the water itself, so it's not as pure and pristine as straight from the source. But that would be number two. Now, if you don't want to spend the money on it, or you don't really trust it, you don't want it, again, you're just conscious about pollution and the impact on the environment, I guess the option that's left is your tap water. It's the easiest option to get to, but unfortunately it's the least favorable. So as you probably know, what they do is they treat the water with chemicals to remove any contaminants or kill off any bacteria, and what ends up happening is you've got water that's got fluoride and it's got chlorine in it, and unfortunately these are known toxins. They're not good for the body, and they can wreak a bit of damage, and over time, over the years, it can develop into kind of states of dis-ease and falling out of homeostasis. So yeah, I'll leave you with this, guys. Number one, spring water. Find a spring near you. If not, find some bottled spring water. If you can't get any of those, go for your tap water. What I'll do is I'll do a follow-up video for you guys that are going to be using and drinking tap water, because there's a few ways to treat it and filter it. and make sure you know, it's the best possible water that you can get. So yeah, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button, and as always, I look forward to connecting with you.